If you gotta start somewhere, why not here? If you gotta start sometime, why not now? If we gotta start somewhere, I say.
David and I were working on a house together, hammering nails, and this little Guatemalan boy came up. And he's had on a blue and white little shirt and very sparkly eyes and really friendly, really curious, and he helped us. The next day, I was on the dental mission team, and the last hour and a half I was there, I was pulling teeth. I was told it's 4 o'clock, the bus is leaving, we gotta get out of here, guys, come on, wrap up. But Christine goes, we're gonna take one more. And I said, yeah, we gotta take one more. And then the very last one that came in was this little boy that I'd been working with all day. And it was great to me to see that I could help him out because he'd been helping me out.
Our tilapia project group had just walked up to our project site, and we had been working for a few hours when it started to pour down rain. And we all took cover under a roof, and I had taken out my digital camera. Then a bunch of the kids from the school had begun to gather around me, and we were just having such a great time. The moment really stuck with me because it was just so amazing that God was working in our experience in Guatemala, and He was just breaking down those language barriers and just making room for us to work in their lives.
Guatemala, something that really stuck out to me was the zip line, because on the way down there was just like a magnificent view of the water and of a mountain. But something really funny that happened was I misjudged the height of a branch, and when I was going down I clipped my shoe and I thought I lost it, and then I was coming in so fast I couldn't stop, and I hit my butt and ripped my pants. So even through all the fun and all the jokes, God was there with us, just keeping us safe the whole time.
We had like a worship night that was being run by a few of Christine's friends, and it was just a really powerful time of worship and just a time where we could just worship as a team together. It's just not really something we had a chance to do all that much. But then afterwards, we just started people just started going up and playing random songs. It's kind of like karaoke. And Jared played like an Enrique Iglesias song, and he played some Jonas Brothers. And yeah, and that part just really stood out to me because I feel like our group dynamics on the trip was just really awesome. Like, I just feel like when we were working, we all had great attitudes, and when we were hanging out with one another, we would always just have such a great time together, which was just a big blessing. And I just feel like that night for me especially highlighted just what a blessing my team was to me.
The thunderstorms and just the whole environment, the porch that they had just an amazing view of Guatemala, and me, Jared, and Michael had some deep talks out there, and it just really, God created a very good environment for us to bond and have really deep conversations just amongst everyone.
Guatemala, we had to build a house. We had to carry pieces of wood, and as we went over to the house, we saw this huge mountain of wood, and each of them were weighing about like 10 pounds each, and it was just a struggle for just me and Jared just to carry 4, but there were some kids off to the side, and they just started helping us. I mean, they were carrying like 2-3 pieces just by themselves, and it was just incredible. I mean, I'm not even sure, maybe God was just working through the kids to just uplift our spirits so that we could work even harder. And before you even knew it, we carried all like 50 pieces of wood already to the house. And at that time, I just truly believed that God was really working through everyone at that time.
I got to build a toilet, a cement toilet, at the school that we were helping at with a man named Cesar. Was speaking Italian, and he was speaking Spanish and broken English, and we were trying to hold a conversation together, and I got to learn about his family. It's just really eye-opening to see how God will bless different people and all over the world.
My assignment was to be on the house team it was just grab a bunch of nails, pick up a hammer, and follow the instructions. And it sounds like a piece of cake, but when I started doing it, you know, I started hearing people laughing, and you know, I kind of looked around me and saw that they were laughing at me for you know, not knowing how to hammer in a nail, or like jamming my thumb a couple times, first few times, and it was a little discouraging. The next day when I came back, I was like, all right, bring it on. And you know, I said, I'm gonna build a wall in this house. And it was good bonding with the people. And when we finally finished building the house, it was good to see that, you know, God really worked through us to bless these people with a home, and you know, give them a lot of happiness and a new chapter of their life.
Seeing how God was working in the team and in the people of Guatemala and the people that were helping us, just being able to capture those moments really impacted me and allowed me to take those moments and allowed God to really show me that the work being done in Guatemala wasn't just all the buildings, but that He was doing work in the hearts of the team members and the hearts of the people that were helping out.
During the feeding ministry, before the kids ate, I asked in each classroom for a volunteer to pray for the food. And there was this one kid who raised his hand and he said he would pray for the food. But the thing that struck out to me most was when he started praying for the other kids who didn't have food. His prayer really touched me because it revealed to me that God is working in so many places that we don't even realize.
In the end, we were serving each other, not just the people of Guatemala, and we were able to use our spiritual gifts, all the different kinds of gifts we had, and to really glorify God and living the way that God really wants us to live.
If we gotta start sometime, why not